Good morning, dear students. In the last lecture, we have studied about electric field intensity due to point charge and then electric field intensity due to group of point charge. Okay. In this lecture, we will study about electric field intensity at any point due to continuous charge distribution. Okay, due to continuous charge distribution we will make the expression for electric field intensity. Okay, firstly we will draw the diagram. This is the diagram, three-dimensional, x-axis, y-axis and z-axis. Suppose here is the continuous charge distribution. In the previous lecture you have studied about the continuous charge distribution. Continuous charge distribution is of three types: linear charge distribution, surface charge distribution and volume charge distribution. Okay, firstly we will make the expression for electric field intensity at any point due to linear charge distribution. Okay, so suppose here is the linear charge distribution. Okay, this is the charge distribution. Around the charge there will be electric field intensity. We have to calculate that electric field intensity. Okay, suppose we have to calculate electric field intensity at point P. P is our observation point. Okay, in order to calculate electric field intensity at point P, we will place test charge Q naught at point P. And suppose the position vector of test charge is r vector. Okay, firstly we will calculate electric field intensity due to small charge element. Suppose this small element is of length dl, charge on this element suppose dq, position vector of this element suppose r dash vector. Okay, and according to triangle law of vector addition, what will be this vector? This vector will be equal to r vector minus r dash vector. There will be force on test charge due to linear charge distribution. Okay, due to small element force will be DFL. L means linear charge distribution. Okay, now we have to calculate electric field intensity. In the previous lecture you have studied that the formula for electric field intensity is F over Q naught. So in order to calculate electric field intensity we will calculate a force by applying Coulomb's law. Okay, firstly by applying Coulomb's law, what will be the DFL? DFL will be 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught product of charges. Here charges are dq and q naught. So here will be q naught dq over what is the distance? R vector minus r dash vector cube r vector minus r dash vector. Clear? Also you know that in linear charge distribution dq is equal to lambda dl. Okay, so put the value of dq here. What you will get? You will get dfl 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q naught, here lambda dl r vector minus r dash vector cube r vector minus r dash vector. Clear? This is the expression for force due to small element. Due to whole linear charge distribution the force will be this. Integrate this expression over the whole length of linear charge distribution. Okay, so what will be the value of this? The value of this will be lambda dl r vector minus r dash vector cube r vector minus r dash vector. Clear? This is the value of f. Put this value in this expression. Q naught will cut with Q naught and the expression for E will be 1/4 pi epsilon naught L lambda dl r vector minus r dash vector cube r vector minus r dash vector. Okay, right? This is the expression for electric field intensity due to linear charge distribution. In case of surface charge distribution, dq is equal to sigma ds. So expression will be like this: surface charge sigma ds. Okay, so expression will be this. This is the expression for electric field intensity due to linear charge distribution. This is due to surface charge distribution, and due to volume charge distribution, dq is equal to rho dv. So expression for electric field intensity will be like this. Okay students, clear? Yeah, this is the article in which we have studied about electric field intensity at a point due to continuous charge distribution. Okay, in